Well, hello everyone, it's Chris here. Well, we've got an interesting video for you today. We're going to go and visit Leighton Cemetery, which was built or opened in 1873 here in Leighton in Blackpool. Now, Karen's more into these cemetery things rather than me, but when we go to America, if you've seen our American videos, we tend to go around a lot of cemeteries because we're morbid like that. So we thought we'd go down to Leighton Cemetery. I'm just here on the Mecca Bingo car park. Well, I've just come off the Mecca Bingo car park. So I'm on Albert Road at the moment. Talbot Road, sorry. And so we're just going to turn down and we're just opposite the New Road Inn. Never been in there myself, but we're just opposite there. So we're heading down towards, as I said, Leighton Cemetery. Now apparently there are a few famous people who are buried here. I'll hand you over to Karen and she'll tell you.
You'll have to excuse me, I've got a cold. In Leighton Cemetery apparently Ada Boswell is laid to rest, and she was known as the Queen of the Gypsies. I'll have to do a bit of research into that and see what that's all about. We also have the Chief Constable of Blackpool, who served us for 23 years, John Durham. And we also have, excuse me, entertainer and singer Joe Longthorne, who's laid to rest here as well.
What year did he die? It wasn't that long ago, was it?
Not that long ago, so it's quite a new.
Does it say on there?
It tells you where his grave, where you can find the letters and numbers of where he is.
Okay, where it's located.
Yeah, so there's quite a lot of plenty. There's a lot of superintendents, police and superintendents, and people like that too. There was William H. Strictly, who built Noah's Ark at the Pleasure Beach, which is something I remember as a child, because it was the only thing you could go in for free, like the fun house. You used to be able to just go in and play.
Can't go in for free anymore.
You can't go on anymore, everything's changed. And also we have, apparently, the African American historian Williams, and his name was George Washington Williams. And he died in 1891, so that's quite an old grave as well. So we'll have to have a walk around and see what other people we can find, or names that we might recognise, because there are quite a lot of them, but they're not all. Okay,
I've never been here before, so we're going to find a park. It was just down here on the left hand side, isn't it? I've drove past it loads of times. I've never actually been in here. So I just need to find a parking space. But here it is, isn't it?
I think this is called. Oh, it is. Yeah, Leighton. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Leighton now.
If I get confused, it's okay. It doesn't take a lot.
So I just need to find a parking space.
You can go in there.
Can you drive in there?
I think you can, yeah.
But we're going to go and see if we can actually drive in there.
If not, you can park here. I'm not sure. I think you can.
Right, we're going to go and have a quick look. We'll see what the gates say anyway.
Yeah. Oh, can you read that? No feeding the pigeons. Welcome to Leighton Cemetery. The main gates are open every day of the year, 8:30 till 6. No dogs, 10-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Okay, so we can actually drive. We can actually drive in here.
You can drive round.
So we'll go have a quick drive round, and then we'll get out. Okay, guys. So I'll just tell you some of the dates that I can see at the moment while I drive past it. It's very well maintained, this cemetery.
Very old graves.
Can't see the dates.
1838.
1838 there.
Which is quite. Well,
1895 So this is
1888, sorry.
1893. So this is 1800s.
Yeah, 1880.
Now there seems to be some newer ones ahead of me here.
1908. No,
1979, so that's
quite recent.
that's
2014.
2014. So this is obviously still an active cemetery.
This is the police one. It's got the services on that
Oh,
one.
okay.
That's the police constable type people on there. Jack Dagger. That's a good name for a churchyard, isn't it? God, he's old.
Yeah, so it seems to be from the 1800s right up. I didn't realise it went back to. I've seen how far it goes back.
Absolutely. I thought it was only small.
I didn't realise. I'll be honest, guys. I didn't realise it went back this far. It's a good job we could come into the car.
I'm not walking around in this. It's cold and wet and rainy.
You're right. It is cold, wet, and rainy.
It's the best kind of type of weather to come and have a look, because everything's all lush and green. It's lovely. You know what I'm like for church.
Yeah.
So there's a new. That must be in the new edition. Look.
Oh yeah.
That's the modern one.
So I'm just going to move the camera for 1 second so you can see it. So if you look here, guys, there seems to be opened another part to it where that's the more modern one, because obviously this one's looking full. But I didn't realise exactly how big this graveyard was.
Look at it.
It's
It goes way back and to the left, to the right.
So we'll have a quick drive. We'll drive around the area of it and see how big it actually is.
Some interesting information. This is a multi-use cemetery. You've got the Church of England, that's on one side, Catholics, and then other things.
So you've got all denominations of
you've got
religions.
And I think there's about 17,000 plus graves here that I know of.
If you've never been here before, I've said we've lived in Blackpool 20 years, and I had no idea this churchyard was this big. So that's 1913. Again, 1913.
Excuse me. Well, apparently the cemetery is split into 3 different areas. So Church of England runs through the middle of the whole of the middle. So this will be to your
so
right.
So to my right-hand side is
Church of England.
And
the Catholic graves run down to the right side of the other graves. So that'll be the other side. And then to the left of the cemetery.
Well, you can see
there's also a Muslim section here, so it is a big.
Yeah. Well, I can see the Catholic over that side anyway.
Yeah, well, you'll tell by the monuments.
Yeah.
They're all different.
So there's actually quite some innate things here.
Wow, look at that. It's amazing. So these are more 70s. No, these ones. So they've.
Yeah, so these seem to be 1970s here. What are these ones? These look quite new on the front.
Yeah, 2013.
So we have got some reasonably new ones here as well.
We don't really want to do.
Yeah, so we'll just reverse back.
Respect,
yeah.
It's still fairly new for these people.
So we're just
and their families.
Yeah, we're just going to reverse back. Excuse the pun, but that was a dead end there.
You're terrible. Behave yourself. We will be doing some when we go on holiday.
Yeah, no,
because
absolutely.
We've found a few to go to.
When we go on holiday, we always do American graveyards because I think American graveyards are absolutely fascinating.
I've still got to find some that were top New Orleans.
Yep.
My goodness.
So on the right hand side here, you can see there's some.
Wow.
I'm just gonna move the camera across a little bit so you can see them.
Amazing.
Well, sorry about that. I just hit the wrong button. So here you can just see the different types of gravestones and stuff like that. So. So we're just going to carry on driving around it and just have a quick look.
How old are these ones? They'll be...
So these are 1932, that one.
That's why they're so Art Deco.
1926, so they are very
Art Deco style.
Art Deco style.
Wow. Amazing.
As you can see, this goes back quite far.
It's actually surprised me.
It's a lot bigger than I was expecting.
It's still going.
It is very, very big.
It's very well looked after. Extremely well looked after.
It is very well maintained.
Do you know, I've not seen one broken headstone or any vandalism or anything of the sort.
What I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to get out the car and I'm just going to pan round on the camera to show you it outside so you can get a better appreciation of how big this church actually is. As you say, I never get out the car. Look at this one. This is a very interesting one here, isn't it? So that's 1950. But look at that. You can see the actual size of this place. This place is absolutely massive. I had no idea it was this type of size. Well, I'm going to get back in the car because, as you can probably hear, the wind's a bit naughty at the moment. So I'll just put you back on the car holder thing. And we'll just take a drive around. So I hope that gives you a better idea of the actual scale of it. I've got to admit it is very, very well maintained and very well looked after.
We should be able to find Joe Longthorn's because these will be covered in flowers and stuff. It always is. There's some very unusual ones over there with big red ribbons around them.
Yeah.
A whole row of them.
Well, did it say what did it say what the number it's on? Because the number, the letter
it's
there.
SS/0169.
Okay, well that's HH there.
So it'll be over the top end somewhere.
Okay, so there seems to be lettering which will tell you where things are. So we're just going
I don't know what that says. EE this one, so we'll have a look anyway. I want to see what those, you see all of those there?
Okay.
They're different, completely different to the rest of these. They'll be able to see them in a minute. Look at that big crow, he's huge. See?
Oh yeah. Oh, these are war ones, aren't they?
Well, I want to... We need to...
I think,
oh, they are.
Yeah, these are war memorials.
And we thank them all for their service.
Absolutely. They're, if you want, just saw
wow,
them
look
ones
at
then, yeah.
them.
They're the war memorial ones. And
Wow.
these are dated, the year is, let me just have a quick look, I can't see from here.
You have to get out and see.
1942, so Second World War.
That is amazing.
So I'll quickly show you this. Okay, it's the Polish Airman grave, and the other one is the RAF, isn't it? So if I quickly show you this.
It says...
If I quickly show you this, guys.
It says, the Polish Airman grave, our souls to God, our bodies to the British soil, and our hearts to Poland. 1940 to 1945.
So that's obviously Second World War there.
The guys that came over and were taught to fly.
Yep.
Weren't they? We saw a programme about that.
Yeah, because the one side of the tombstone at the back is the Polish symbol, and the other one seems to be the RAF.
Yeah. Well, they did. They came over, didn't they? They taught them to fly, to pilots, the airplane things, Spitfires and whatnot. No, to ask about that. Bill will tell you all about that. Come on, pigeon, move out the way. I'm going for a walk. Let's have a look at the markers.
Right, these seem to be quite new again.
I can't see what the markers say.
1991.
Yeah. That's a very recent one. Very recent.
Yeah, 2019, 1998. So you've got some real modern ones here.
But we won't film
1975, 1976.
Yeah. But that's all too new for families, and that's...
Okay, so...
The sheer size of this place is amazing.
It is absolutely massive. I didn't realise it was so big.
Oh, there's a squirrel.
1926.
There's squirrels here. A couple of grey ones. Cool. Squirrels everywhere, Chris.
So there's no particular area for any dates or anything like that. They seem to be mixed and matched.
War soldier graves.
Yeah, there's some more war soldiers on the left hand side here.
God, that's a big dog. Did you see it?
No.
The shoe is like a donkey.
Okay, we seem to be on the Catholic side now.
It's my end of the
You can tell.
woods.
You can tell by the. I'll just show it out of the window, but you can. I'll just unplug this and show you out of the window. So I suggest this is the Catholic side of the. So this is still an active church, and it's still an active cemetery. And it seems to be, as you can see, it seems to be expanding because they've got that extra bit on the side.
It's maintained by volunteers as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of war graves in here.
Yeah, it is very, very well maintained.
See if we can find the S's. Let's go and see Mr. Longthorn.
Right, so we're just going to drive around and we're just going to have a look, see what we can see where the markers are, because there's markers sporadically around telling us where the different graves are. Section 1 RC, well, that'll be Roman Catholic, won't it?
Yeah.
That's what that'll stand for.
My neck of the woods.
Yeah.
It's a bit waterlogged here, isn't it? That's the first one I've seen that's actually sunk.
So this is A. What are we looking for?
SS.
SS, so that's A.
Shall I have a look on? I'll have a look on my magic box, on my magic box, and see what I can find. Right.
L. Here, there's a marker here. MM. What did you say it was?
SS.
MM again. Section Z.
Right, it's on the back. It's on the back wall. It's on the back wall somewhere. You can see here. So it's that. There's only. Well, it could be. Yeah, it's got to be that back wall somewhere.
Okay.
See that? There's that dog. Huge. So that's the only wall, isn't there? That's the only surrounding wall. So go up that end and go right to the top. And we'll work down. Oh.
I want to say it's the other entrance to this, the back entrance to it.
That's the third one I've seen.
Yeah.
I just can't get over the size of it. I really thought it was only small. So it's like two rows from the wall. I don't know which part of the wall. You do see some amazing monuments, don't you? Everybody with their own style and tribute. Even really old ones, people put wreaths on them.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Okay then, so
It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Because there's that. There's that. There's that. That is that, isn't it? There he is.
where?
There. Reverse back a bit. And there's Mr.
Where?
Joseph Patrick Longthorne, MBE.
Okay.
Look at
So-
all those tributes for Christmas. Wow.
So while we're here, guys, I'll take you out and I'll show you where Joe Longthorne's laid to rest.
Wow. Amazing.
clean the camera off because the camera's a little bit dirty.
He was a good entertainer, he was.
So we're just going to drive out to the cemetery now. So if you like this kind of video, please put your comments below. Have you ever been to this cemetery? Did you even know it was here?
It was this big.
It was this big. I say, this is the first time I've ever been here, and I had no idea that it was this big.
We should go and have a look at
It is
Carlton.
absolutely massive cemetery. So if you do like these type of videos, please let us know in the comments below. I know it's a bit morbid, but some people do like this. Now I know me and Karen
I do
like going round and driving around cemeteries. But don't forget, if you do come round here, please always be respectful. And if you're driving like we are, because it's a bit cold, make sure you drive less than 10 miles an hour. Because there's people walking the dogs, and there's just genuinely be respectful round graveyards and stuff like that. But I think it's absolutely fascinating, the link to the past.
Yeah, our past.
So this is us just going back to the entrance. There seems to be a couple of entrances and exits to this place, but I'll stick to the one that I know. So don't forget, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks a lot for watching. See you later, guys.